Hello everyone, this is Direwolf20, and welcome to episode 15 of Direwolf20's Let's Play of ATM10, where today I've been making Eclipse alloy from Just Dire Things. Mostly because it's a fun little gadget. A bunch of cool stuff can be made from that, but then also, it's hopefully going to let me mine the AlltheModium that I found last episode. So my plan for today is to get that AlltheModium, find out what kind of cool stuff I can do with it. I have a rough idea because I've played with this mod a little bit before, but you never know. And then from there we'll just kind of figure stuff out. Is that cool? So I think step one should be to make some extras of these for a minute. So that should be cool. And then I can do this, this, and this. And that should get me a bunch of good stuff, including my hammer upgrade. That will give me access to the X-ray upgrade, which is not disabled in this pack. So that's cool. Any cool rewards for that, or just experience? Just experience. Yoinks. And that's a good time. Okay, cool. So now I'm pretty sure this has netherite tier mining, if I'm not mistaken. Pretty sure that's correct. Real quick, out of here. Oh, it's a coating. Okay. Neat. Okay, that's interesting. I was just curious, like, what that looked like. The stuff. So let's pop back to the deep dark, where I was, and hopefully I can mine. No? I cannot mine? Oh, I can. Vein mine did not seem to want to work. Okay. So that's cool. Quest complete, harvest tier 5. Sweet. Cool. Okay. That's neat. Okay. Good times. Now, if I want, I think I can make some, like, really cool weapons. Though, 18 attack damage on this AlltheModium sword. Isn't my current sword better than that? I feel like the answer is yes. Now, granted, there's higher attack damages, right? But we'll get there. So real quick, I'm just going to check around to see. Now, I think that mod that expands the Deep Dark and turns this into a portal is in the pack. So that's good to know. I would kind of like to see... Oh, hello. Another shock pendant, you say. Again, I'm just going to grab all this, because I can. I didn't mean to grab whatever was there, so I should probably pause and see what I just put away by mistake. Not a big deal. It was just the Eclipse alloy and the AlltheModium book. So I wanted to see if there's any more AlltheModium out here. That AlltheModium was pretty bright, right? Like, it's like that bright. A little bit more. All right. Now this is cool. So if I got an AlltheModium pickaxe, which seems doable-ish. Am I missing how to make this without already having it? Oh. To get it, you'll need to brush the suspicious clay. Okay, so that's a thing. Brush the suspicious clay. Okay. A brush. Needs a feather. Chickens. Need to find chickens. You know what I could do real quick? Because it should be easy to do now. Get my advanced polymorphic wand? Alright. This thing's cool. It has two abilities. It has random polymorph, which is the same one the previous one, and targeted polymorph, which is different. So random polymorph, I'm going to make left click, and targeted polymorph, I'm going to keep at right click. And then we just need some polymorphic catalyst. I wouldn't mind another batch of you. Cool. This one can hold more, and it's energy based rather than durability based. And it has the extra ability, which is pretty fun. So all I need to do is find a chicken. Chickens, please. Chickens. Anybody got a chicken for me? All right, new plan. Whoops, wrong one. Did I just get, like, such RNG that it turned into... Alright, no such luck there. I was like, for a minute I thought the thing was bugged, in that I had gotten, like, 3 pigs in a row. And I'm like, there's no way. There's no way that that's just how that worked out. Oh, there's chickens. Cool. Okay, so check this out. I should be able to shift right click to bind chicken. And that's cool. Did I get a feather? I did. But now I should be able to convert any passive mob into a chicken with a simple right click now, which is kind of cool. And there's actually a lot of things you can do with this to abuse it, probably. Ooh, and an Enderman. Oh, now all I'm finding is chickens. Alright, let's say we want to convert this pig into a chicken. We would right-click him with the wand, and he guarantees to turn into a chicken. Isn't that cool? The other thing is, it turns it into, like, a new chicken. So, like, it randomly generates a new chicken and new attributes of a chicken. So, like, you know, if you recently bred 2 animals, it would kind of probably reset that. If you, like, for example, right, if I bound you to sheep, it's going to randomly generate a new sheep every time you click one, and that's cool. You can also convert babies directly into adults with this. So there's, like, a lot of nifty things you could do if you wanted to get clever with the polymorphic wand. I'm just saying that you could do some cool stuff with it. That is all. So anyway, now that I've got what I came for, ooh, put you away. I'm gonna leave this in here for now. What did I come here for? I needed for the brush. Yeah, that's right. This guy. All right. So let's see about this. AlltheModium. So we need to find suspicious clay, which I'm sure is easier said than done. Might turn back on. Probably going to turn back on this dude. So we want suspicious clay, which should be spawned in here somewhere. And I will spend about 10 or 20 seconds looking for it before I decide to come back after I find it. Kind of want to give you guys an impression for how rare it is. Because I don't know. I'm assuming relatively rare. I assume it's not super easy to find, right? That would be... That's gray wool. Close, though. Close. Just checking. So suspicious clay is what we're looking for. I suspect this is probably pretty rare. So on account of this being likely very rare, I'm going to come back after I find it. Okay? Be right back. From a distance, I thought I had found some. Alas, no. It was gravel. This is actually not at all easy to find. The picture in the book makes it look like it stands out kind of, but thus far, no such luck. Guess who keeps sneaking up on me? If you guessed the warden, you are correct. But thus far, I've evaded him. Which is pretty neat. I'm in steal items and ask questions later. Alright, continuing. Silence armor twin. Oh, that's cool. But looking for this suspicious clay so I can get AlltheModium template. Not that I'm even sure I need it, but I kind of just want to check it out. Because this is like a new approach to AlltheModium. Last time I played in All the Mods pack, I don't think this is how you got it. It was either a Skyblock pack where you had like a different approach or something else. I forget. But this is not familiar, especially the whole suspicious clay mechanic. Alright, I'll be back once I've got something. He got me. I actually have no idea how he saw me because I was being very sneaky. But somehow he got me. And I have yet to find what I'm looking for. Which is definitely something. Alright, continuing to hunt. Clay, where are you? Alright, so after some Googling and reading, it's this polished basalt that gets replaced. So you basically, anywhere you find polished basalt, and pay no attention to all the death markers on my screen, but anywhere you find polished basalt, you should find polished, or the suspicious clay. Now that said, I have had no such luck, RNG-wise, with this. I've been looking everywhere, and I am now being extra meticulous. Now I think this main pathway that kind of leads up to the big portal-y thing is where most of the polished basalt is here, but there might be more elsewhere. See, like, that's the thing, right? So anywhere where there's this polished basalt, you should be finding it. That said, not guaranteed. So, I guess it's a low RNG chance. It's definitely possible also, I guess, because it is RNG based, that there may not be any in this ancient city. If that's the case, I'm going to have to find another ancient city, and that would kind of suck. But, you know, Dyer does what he has to do. So, I'm just going to, what I might do, here's what I think I'm going to do. I'm going to go home. All the deaths. Okay. Flight. If I had creative flight, I'm hoping this would be easier. So end crystals, relatively. Phantom membranes, I could probably work my way into finding some more phantoms. All of this is definitely attainable. Yeah, definitely need some more blaze rods while I'm at it too. So if I had creative flight, it might be easier to get around. All I'm going to need to do is make sure I get some blaze rods and some phantoms, and then I can get creative flight, which would be cool, mind you, for more than just the ancient city stuff. Actually, you know what? Before I do that, I'm gonna upgrade some of my gear. Yeah, yeah, I think so. I can definitely get more Eclipse Alloy, so yes. Five of you. My Eclipse Alloy. Okay, so that gets that going. I just need a little bit more of this. And there's probably a couple other cool upgrades I'd like to have. But we'll get to them when we get to them. The main one being Creative Flight right now, though. That would be, in my opinion, the coolest one to get. See, I definitely need some form of access to a thingy here. And not only because I can't believe how slow you walk in Minecraft. Like, I get very used to having stuff, right, that like makes you run faster. And it is shocking to me how slow everything is. All right, fully decked out. Sweet. So lots of good upgrades that I can get at this point. All kinds of good stuff. Yeah. Phase is a good one. Yeah, all kinds of good stuff. Hey, that's funny. They still have their durability from when they were... I didn't realize that happened. I should probably not let that happen. I should probably have it fix it. Because the durability doesn't really mean anything, and it doesn't take durability damage anymore, but it still has that NBT tag. So I should probably remove that. Not a big deal. Trust me. It doesn't hurt. All right, cool. So now that you guys are all good, and partly the reason I do that is because Extinguish is going to be easier now. It'll have a shorter cooldown, so that means this will be easier. I'm going to come back in a few minutes. If I'm lucky, I'll find some more phantoms in here, because isn't that where I got the phantom membranes? I think so. I found phantoms in the nether. I feel like that's what happened, but I forget. And a few more blaze rods, and I'll be right back. Also, not for nothing, blazes are one-shot now, so that's cool. All right, I have something of a plan. Husk, Stray, Piglin Root, Endermite, Drown, Endermite, Zoglin, ugh. Piglin, Spider. That was close. Hey, there he is. Shift right click. Polymorph target, bam. Ready for this now? So now, if I go back here, and I capture you, ouch, and I capture you, then we go home, and then I place you, and then I right-click you, you're a phantom. Ha ha ha. Ha ha ha, that's cool. And then, and you're a phantom. Ha ha, that's cool. Is that cool? I feel like it. Do you feel like it's cool? I feel like it's cool. That's my new polymorphic wand. It definitely uses more fluid to do a targeted transformation than a random. But yeah, I thought that was a neat twist on the polymorphic abilities on entities. So you can convert hostile to hostile or passive to passive. But I think, am I right on this? I feel like I'm right on this. I think with targeted you convert any entity. Yeah. So like if you get creative with it, you could totally set it up so that like you can breed sheep and turn them into wither skeletons. And there's tags You might be able to see it here. Is there an entity tag that I can see? Not easily. Well, there's a tag on entity types that you can add or remove to as you see fit. But by default, it comes with like most of the vanilla mobs. So pack makers can manage this how they want. All right, so end crystal, end crystal. Now I just need a feather. Ironically, after I no longer have access to the chicken polymorph target. Sorry, I'm sure there's chickens around here somewhere. I remember like there was a silly amount of chickens. I really need to get looting so that I can like stop having to kill more than one. Definitely do some kind of mob dude. All right, there we go. All right, so that should be flight time. Nice. And you and you. Ta-da! Creative mode flight. Super cool. So now I should be able to go to my ancient city again. And if I'm flying around, hopefully I'll be quieter. All right, I'm going to look one more time. See, like now I'm not making footsteps, so I can get around easier and not, you know, warden it up, hopefully. The hardest part of this was like constantly being blinded by those stupid wardens. So I got to find any of that like cobbled or not cobbled, like the fancy stuff. I know it's on that main walkway, but I'm just going to look around a little bit more. And if I can't find it, then I'll have to look at another location, which would be a little bit of a bummer, but we'll do what we got to do. Back in a few. Ooh, I think I found some. I found that there was like polished basalt behind here, and I think I just found some. I did find clay. All right, where's my brush? Oh, it's working. Hooray! Quest completed. I guess that's it, right? Nice. See? It does exist. Just going to check to see if there's any more now. Now that thing was... I found one. Exactly one. There may be another one hidden somewhere. But that was not easy to find. It just so happened... Because, like, I was looking here, right? And I noticed that this looped around back, so I decided to check. And I checked all along this side. You can see I cleared away all the skulk veins from here. And I didn't find any. I was like, "Urgh." And then I checked on the other side, and I think it was like the last place I looked too. It was like I got to here, and I'm like, "Oh wait, that's clay! Hooray! Hooray! Excitement!" All right, now one more quick look around for a very bright source of light. Something relatively bright up there, but I don't think it's what I'm looking for. So much easier having creative flight. Holy cow. All the overpoweredness. See, that's what I'm looking for. Sweet. Right. So I will come back in a minute and be back at my base. Ready to do whatever I need to do with this AlltheModium stuff. Alright, so I got some other stuff here. Grants the relic owner special elasticity when it bounce off any solid surface. That's cool. Allows the relic bearer to rewind time after rash actions. That's interesting. Is that thing where the... Okay. Is it just that one that's being weird? No, they're all being weird with their backgrounds. I'm gonna reload textures real quick. Yep, that totally fixed it. Yeah, something's definitely breaking textures here and there, but a quick F3T fixes it. So, rewind time after... Cool. Yeah, I'm very interested in rewinding time. That sounds interesting. Shock Pendant does what? Strikes with lightning anyone who dares attack the relic bearer. Interesting. Warp Drive is neat because it looks like it lets you, like, teleport. Which, granted, I have this, but still cool. Pickaxe heater. Concentrate surrounding heat precisely onto the relic bearer's tools. I assume that means it's going to smelt whatever I mine, so I'm going to put that away. But I'm still very interested in these two things. Was there another artifact? I got a lot of those light things. The other one's relics, right? Yeah. Okay. So I'm curious about rewinding time. So conduct research, right? I assume. What's the redness mean? Is that good or bad? So that means that's not the connection? Funny, they don't want to connect, so maybe I just need to do... Very interesting. I think this is hinting at the fact that there might be another... Well, I can't tell. See, I can't draw off of this one anymore, but I can draw off of this one? Oh, that's interesting. Can I still draw off of this one? I can. That is so... See, I can't draw off them anymore, but I can draw off these. I feel like that's telling me how many connection points they have. Right? It's gotta be. It's gotta be telling me something. Alright, let's get a hint at the cost of some experience, which frankly, I'm okay with. Because I'm a little confused on like how to figure out which of these is the correct binding, right? So if I hint... Oh, hello. Oh, there we go. Allows the player to return to their previous position after their last teleport, then goes on a cooldown for 14 seconds. Huh. That's interesting. So is that like a death protection type thing, you think? I honestly don't know. And then this allows them to teleport their body over short distances. Are there like hotkeys for this? Relics? Show the active abilities hub. Okay. Artifacts. Oh, hello. That's definitely a thing. Performed teleport. Temporal loop. I don't know what's happening. That's cool, though. I gotta say, that is cool. All right, can I research this dude? Is there something to research here? Yes. Okay, so this guy... You have any more connection points? You do. Oh, hello. Well, that's interesting. Hey, there we go. Neat. All right. Teleports the player to the position along, let's say, within 11.9 blocks and goes on a cooldown. Interesting. That's cool. How do I use it? Cool. So if I equip you... Oh, hello. I did it. Cool. Performed teleport. Okay, so I think that's telling me that that's as far as I can go. That's neat. And then I can... Oh, and I'm getting experience for it. So every time I use it, I get a little experience. That's kind of cool. I like that. Now one more thing with you. +1 experience points for every 10 blocks traversed using the translocation ability. That's cool. Each time any relic in the inventory is regardless of another 20. Okay, also cool. All right. Fun times. All right. So I'm guessing I should do something with this. That's good to know. So that's definitely, I assume that's like my best bet right now. Short of probably could do like the whole this thing. That definitely looks like an ore processing opportunity. But I won't be able to do better than doubling, I don't think, for a little bit. Even with this dude. Because that would double, and then that would double again. And then that would be 4 to 3. Well, that actually is not terrible. 1 becomes 2, and that would become 4, and then 4 would become 3. So in fairness, that's only tripling, right? But still better than doubling. I would just have to get the oxygen stuff going. Could be cool. Could be cool. Crusher, I think, can get me like way better. Yeah. Now I'm suspecting... That's good to know. That's good to know that that's a thing. Remember that from... Yeah. That's good to know. So that's interesting. Okay. Yeah. So I'll probably... That's cool. Now, is there any sneaky way to get this? Yeah. So I can generate it with 4 going if I'm in the deep dark. And I have an AlltheModium pickaxe, which simply requires 1 ingot and the smithing template, which I should probably put a smithing template on an item frame, because as much as it's annoying to have to make another one of these, it will be super annoying to accidentally use the last one of those. So he's going to sit there and be safe. All right, simply because I want to get it real quick, I'm going to snag you, AlltheModium dust, and you're going to get smelted. Again, need to find a solution to this. Probably should also make my boots jump a little bit lower. Jump boost can be probably 3 to be fair. I don't need, well, I'll try 4 and see if that's cool. Elevators don't love me jumping so high. If you're real quick with your tap, it's fine. But if you kind of like hold it for too long, it doesn't love it. Just a little pro tip. All right, so now I've got the ingot, right? Which quest complete, which is another ingot, and lots of experience, by the way. Yoinks. Who needs to hunt mobs when you just have to do quests? Oh my goodness, look how many quests. I think I killed 50 blazes, so that's kind of neat. Oh, I got a universal pipe. Exciting. I should just hand in all. Bunches of experience. I got netherite. I got a smithing template. I got firecracker stripped logs. Some ink. from iron spells and spellbooks. I really need to like figure out iron's spells and spellbooks at some point because I've never given that mod a good look over, and I really should because it's so cool looking. I just never got a chance to really get into it, and I'm hoping in this series I'll be like encouraged by the pack to do so. I get the impression I might, but we'll have to wait and see. Cool. All right, I think it's wrapping up point. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to say I got all the Modium today, which is cool. We're going to come back next time, and I'm going to continue. I think we should start looking at what, you know, I think our next goal should be going here. This teleport pad will allow me to go to overall goes to mining dimension. The nether goes to the other, which is where I'll find some fancier vibranium, I think. And then the end goes to the beyond. Not sure what's there. Maybe unobtainium. I guess we'll find out. Yeah, the other is where I will get unobtainium, right? The nether, right? And then there's the other. Where's the beyond? I don't know. I guess we'll find out. For now, wrapping up point. Double20 sign off. Hope you guys enjoyed the episode. For now, take it easy. Wow, that's a lot of stuff.